5:30 starts now.
And thank you for joining us at 5:30. I'm Darren Perrin.
And I'm Kiana Burks. A conservative political action committee is launching a statewide campaign in Vermont focused on affordability and aimed at putting more Republicans in the State House.
Channel 3's Calvin Cutler is following the money and joins us live in the studio. Calvin, what is the group Americans for Prosperity?
Yeah, good evening, Darren and Kiana. You may have received one of these in the mail, an off-election season mailer from the Political Action Committee Americans for Prosperity. Now, Americans for Prosperity is a national conservative political advocacy group founded by billionaires Charles and David Koch, and they're spearheading a rare off-election year campaign blitz to galvanize support at the State House. Vermont voters elected more new Republicans to the legislature per capita last year than any other state in the country, cracking the Democratic supermajority. Republicans say that success was largely fueled by affordability concerns.
People can't afford sky-high energy costs. They can't afford the homes that are on the market and the very few homes that are even for sale. And they certainly can't afford the property tax increases that have consistently been penalizing them year after year.
We're a year away from next year's elections, and a national conservative organization with deep political ties and deep pockets is working to advance that message and flip more seats at the State House. Americans for Prosperity, a conservative, free market-oriented advocacy group, is holding several town halls this fall to keep last year's political momentum going. They're launching an off-election year blitz with on-air and printed mail advertisements and town halls with state and local leaders, pushing the affordability agenda.
We have people that contribute to us, that work with us, and the solutions come from them. They don't come from us. We're empowering them to take action.
AFP does not disclose who funds them, and Democrats are troubled by the trend.
It's a blueprint for extreme inequality, environmental harm, and a government that only works for the wealthiest few.
She says large fossil fuel companies behind AFP are trying to reverse progress on state-level climate laws, like Vermont's Global Warming Solutions Act.
They're here to buy political outcomes that benefit billionaires, dismantle protections for everyday people, and cement Trump's extremist agenda in our laws.
That in a small state like Vermont, your money goes a long way.
For years, Vermont Republicans struggled to recruit and build a bench of candidates. Political observers say AFP is beginning to organize and recruit candidates to affect future state and federal policy.
The most effective candidates running at the national level or for federal office at the state are those who have held elected office at the state level. So they're playing a long game here.
Now, it's unlikely that the House of Representatives would flip red, but Republicans would only need to pick up 2 seats in the Senate to have a governing majority, with the tie-breaking votes coming from John Rogers. But still, there remains the question of whether Republican Governor Phil Scott runs again. Reporting live in studio, Calvin Cutler, Channel 3 News.
Calvin, thank you.